What's up, you guys? Starting a new game today called The Beginner's Guide. I heard it's kind of like the Stanley Parable, which I really enjoyed playing, so I guess let's check it out. Please make sure your audio is on. Yes, sir. Okay, got you. The controls.
Hi there.
Hi,
Thank you very much for playing The Beginner's Guide.
you're welcome.
My name is Davey Reedon. I wrote The Stanley Parable, and while that game tells a pretty absurd story, today I'm going to tell you about a series of events that happened between 2008 and 2011.
Okay.
We're going to look at the games made by a friend of mine named Coda. Now, these games mean a lot to me. I met Coda in early 2009 at a time when I was really struggling with some personal stuff, and his work pointed me in a very powerful direction. I found it to be a good reference point for the kinds of creative works that I wanted to make. So just to start you off, this is, I think, the first game he ever made.
Oh,
It's a level for Counter-Strike.
oh,
You can walk around here, by the way.
no shit.
And mostly it's just Coda learning the basics of building a 3D environment.
Interesting.
But what I like is that even though he starts from the simple aesthetic of a
Oh, this is
desert
black.
town, he then scatters these colorful abstract blobs and impossible floating crates around the level. And of course, it destroys the illusion that this actually is a desert town, and instead this level becomes a kind of calling card from its creator. It's like a reminder that this video game was constructed by a real person. And it kind of makes you wonder, what was going through his head as he was building this? This is what I like about all of Coda's games. I mean, not that they're all fascinating as games, but
Are these the
that they
floating
are
crates?
all going to give us access to their creator. I want us to see past the games themselves. I want to get to know who this human being really is. And that's exactly what we're going to do here. So, it's 2008, Coda starts making these games, and he never releases any of them. He doesn't put them onto the internet, he just makes them and then immediately abandons them, and they sit on his computer forever. And I think he really understood this image of himself as a recluse. At one point, he jokingly renamed his computer's recycling bin to Important Games Folder. So, this was just how he worked. He tended to crank
This
them
is what
out
he's
one
talking
after
about.
the other without even really pausing to try to understand what he had just made, until suddenly one day, he just stopped. In 2011, that was it. He made his last game, and then he hasn't made another one since. And that's why I've taken this opportunity to gather all of his work together, is because I find his games powerful and interesting, and I'd like this collection to reach him, to maybe encourage him to start creating again. And if the people like you who play this also happen to find his work interesting, then I'm sure it'll just send that much stronger of a message of encouragement to Coda. So thanks for joining me on this. If you have a particular interpretation that I haven't mentioned here, or if you just need to get in touch, you can email me at daveyWreden@gmail.com. Okay, that's about it for introduction.
Okay, thank
Let's
you.
take a look at Coda's first proper game. As each game is loading, I'll show you the date that it was completed. This first one was made in November 2008.
November 2000. Oh, that's bright. Ah. Okay. Walking forward. God. Oh, shh. What's that? Whisper machine? Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's happening? What am I shooting
This
at?
game is called Escape from Whisper, and it's one of the more generic games you'll see from Coda.
Going this way. Not going that way. I'm going this way. Alright. Kinda caught me by surprise. Let's see.
Security call reached. Hostile
Where?
alien life form.
Hostile where? Hostile where? In
It
here?
kinda looks like this game was abandoned mid-development.
Oh!
For instance, you have this gun, which you'd think would indicate that there are supposed to be monsters or enemies somewhere.
You
but
think?
then clearly there are no enemies anywhere.
Oh.
You can't even reload the gun when you run out of bullets. But ultimately we don't really know. Maybe
So do
Coda
I go
thought
here
that
again?
actually it was complete the way that it is.
Maybe not.
And I think that we should talk about his games for what they are, rather than for what they're not.
Ah,
Enemy
this
force neutralized. Begin ship evacuation.
So there's nobody in here? I guess
I
I've been
love how you
tripping for
can
no
see the
reason.
bottom of the universe from this room.
That is a pretty cool sight. What the? The universe has a floor? This way. Yeah. Let's go. I'm waiting on something to pop out, yo.
Apparently, this space station
What is
has a
this?
labyrinth on it.
Oh,
Sure,
that's.
I don't know. There's really no reason for it that I've ever been able to discern, so in the interest of time, I'm just gonna skip you on past it.
That please, cause oh my god, I would have got lost so bad.
Okay, this is the part that's interesting. The game has this narrative about the whisper machine and how it has to be turned off, and then you get to the engine room.
Okay. Engine.
Hey, you there, in the engine room. You
Yeah.
can save us all.
Okay.
That beam is powering the whisper machine. We could disrupt it by introducing a great enough heat signature. If your body could stop the beam. It's so much to ask, but for all of our lives, would you do it?
Hell
Would
no.
you give yourself?
You jump in there. Oh man, man, this some bull. Come on. Oh,
Let me pause here for a second. What you just experienced, stepping into the beam and then dying, is
yeah.
probably what Coda had initially intended when he was developing this level. But when he first compiles and plays it, something goes wrong. There's a bug somewhere. And this is what happens instead.
Again. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's pretty cool. Is this supposed to be a spaceship? What kind of
The
spaceship?
beam
is this?
causes you to start floating. And this is an important moment for him. Because yes, this is technically a glitch, but Coda identifies something human about it. Like
So
how small it makes you
beautiful.
feel in the face of this larger chaotic system. Or this floating could be the afterlife, a peaceful place, juxtaposed against all of the hysteria that you've just had to traverse. I don't even know. I have no idea what he was thinking, but what's clear is that after making this, something lodges itself in his brain. He wants to do more of these really weird and experimental designs. So he stops work on this and moves on to a stream of tiny little games that go in all sorts of directions. Let's go ahead and take a look at the first game he made after leaving this one behind.
Oh, okay. Let's go. Please don't be extra bright. Okay. Easy on the eyes.
Yep, in this game you can only walk backwards.
Oh, that's some whole ass shit. The pass. Oh, no wonder. Okay. This is. Okay. Wait. Oh, this way. Look. I have a feeling I'm gonna fall off something. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. I'm a beast. No, 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 no. What is that?
So
Wait.
it's a short and relatively minimalist experiment combining motion and narrative.
But the
It is
future
less
could not be
advanced than the
seen.
previous game, but actually it seems to be more focused, more complete. Coda's trying to give it a
Why does the
unique voice
future
rather
keep
than
changing?
simply basing it on a pre-existing trope.
Don't change on me. When she stops looking and it becomes clear. Okay. I bet you it's gonna change as soon as I. Okay. Up the stairs. But if the future is always behind her, how will she find the strength to confront it? Damn it.
It's a short little thought, it says what it wants to say, and then it ends. Didn't need anything more than that. Which to me is why it works, because it gets out quick. Okay, next one.
Oh, please no zombies. I can't see, damn it. What? Wait, you are in. Oh, please, nothing jump out. I don't like scare games.
And that's it.
What?
Okay, the meaning of this game won't be clear just yet. Please be patient with me for a few more games, and I promise you'll see what makes it interesting.
All right, I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna give you a few more games.
Oftentimes, Coda would
Nonsense.
put bizarre titles
In
like
nearly
this one
every
at the start of his
direction.
games.
Mm.
I wish I'd known him at the time that he was making these early games. He would really only talk to me about his work as he was making it. Once he stopped work on a game, like, that was it. It was dead to him. And I don't agree with that at all, but what are you gonna do?
What can you do? Wait,
Once
why am
you've
I...
been slowed to an absolute crawl, the door at the top of the stairs opens. So why, if Coda's not showing these games to anyone, why bother opening the door at all? Well, to show you, I'm modifying the game here so that when you press enter, it'll bring you back up to full speed so you can enter the door for yourself.
Alright. Hit that enter button and we're off. Ooh, what's in here? Wait, stand on X. Wait, I can't read that fast, damn it. Stranger appears. Press U to surrender.
I'm
gonna hit
that's
U.
warm
Oh, nothing
and
happened.
nice and filled with little ideas for games.
A key in one game unlocks a door in a completely separate game.
Coda would often tell me that he didn't mind if people thought of him as cold or distant. He said that he knew that he was actually a vibrant and compassionate person, but that it takes time to really see that.
This could be a
It
neat
can be
little
a very
apartment.
slow climb to get there.
A button you press to stop the chaos that doesn't work. Wait, can I walk out this? I can't walk out the door. Just jump to the next one. Ready, set, fish. Let's do it. Nothing behind me. Straight. There ain't no fish in here. Alright.
Well, this is new for Coda. It's an
Pull the
actual
lever.
puzzle. Go ahead and see if you can solve it.
Why is there smoke here? What is that? It's a door. Can't walk through that door. Can I walk around? I can't walk around. Let's see. Wait, what am I? Oh wait, does that other one open when? Can I run through? Can I, like, do this? Ah,
Don't forget that solution, because we're going to see this puzzle again soon.
what's
We're
three
gonna
dots?
see it a lot.
We got 3 dots. I don't know what that meant, but I'm going through this door here. Anything? Anything?
So that seems to be it, right? You walk down a corridor, you solve the puzzle, you get to the end. Simple enough.
Okay.
Alright, now I'm going to modify the game again so that when you press enter, it'll remove all of the walls from this room.
Hitting enter. Oh, show! That's pretty cool, actually.
How about that? There was more to it than we had any way of knowing. I actually find it funny that this game comes after the Stairs game, since they essentially convey the opposite idea. So, in the Stairs game, a dull exterior concealed a rich interior. And then, in this level, a dull interior hides this fantastic outer world. Either way, I think that the point is the same, is that most of the time you don't get to know what you're missing, or even that you're missing anything. That's not your role as a player. So if your role here is not to understand, then what is it?
Alright, now. Back here? For real? Hoo-hoo! Okay, we're leaving. Oh,
Aha! So, this, combined with the entering game from earlier, tells us that Coda believes his games are connected somehow. It could even be that the Stairs game and the puzzle game are literally connected in between this and the entering game. There's a bigger picture that all of his games are meant to play a role in, some larger meaning that we won't be able to grasp until we've seen all of them. And once we have, we can step back and start to understand what exactly that bigger picture is.
interesting. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and stop it right here, but we'll be back next time. I'll see you guys later.